GuitarLessons.com, the #1 name in guitar lessons online.
All right, in this lesson, we're going to be learning how to sequence a pentatonic scale in groups of 3. So, if you know your regular pentatonic shape based on the 6th string with your middle finger starting, that's the shape we're going to use, this one right here. You're going to start on the bottom note of the scale on the 5th fret on the low E string with your middle finger and play the first 3 notes of the scale. Start on the 2nd note of the scale on your pinky on the 7th fret and then play 3 notes up from there. Go over to the next string with your index finger on the 4th fret, that's the 3rd note of the scale, play that note and then play 3 notes up from there. Just continue this process all the way up the scale, and I'll show you how that is slowly. Back down. So if you're playing this sequence on a pentatonic scale, you can either pick every note or you can use your legato technique with your left hand. If you pick every note, make sure you remember to incorporate your alternate picking always down, up, down, up, down, up. Now since there are groups of 3s on this scale, you're going to have to be careful, and I'll show you what I mean. So if you have your first note, 3, you're going to come back up on the next note with an upstroke. The next note will start with a downstroke. The next sequence will start with an upstroke. So just be aware of that. And if you're using your legato technique, you only have to pick the first note of each sequence and the last note of each sequence. So let me go over that a little bit more with you so you can pay attention to what my left hand is doing and how often my right hand is picking each note. Okay, so if you have an A major pentatonic scale and you're using your sequencing with it in 3s, just jam along to an A chord. Throw a few other chords in there in that same key and just jam with that sequencing over those chords.